Привет, друзья! Продолжаем проходить Хогвартс, наследие, и на повестке дня у нас квест с Себастьяном. Нужно встретиться. В Фелдкрофте. С ним нужно пересечься. Окей, почему-то сюда нельзя. Ладно. Смотрю, у нас там пацаны.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone. I never met a beast I didn't hate.
What does they tell us?
You made a mistake. Marvelous strike.
Confringo! You will not survive this.
You dare slay one of my own. You will.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Так, ничего. 22 левел апнули с вами. 22 левел, это хорошо. Давайте залутаемся. Для начала. Все, мы обшарили здесь. Пока что, к сожалению, у нас нету вот этой зеленой мальвы, или как она там называется. К сожалению. Но, чтобы начать задание испытание Мерлина. Поэтому как-то так. Попозже купим у какой-нибудь травницы. Так, тихо, что-то я не туда полетел. Не туда вообще полетел. Давайте. Даже не знаю, наверное, облетим по вот этой стороне. В горы нам не дает пересечь, да? Да. Вы не можете пройти, находясь верхом. Блин, это, наверное, зона самой деревушки вот той. Это как в Хоксмите, да? То есть приближаешься, тебя говорят, все, пешочком. Хорош летать. Вот тут у нас деревухи. Новенькие испытания. Блин, это облетаем не, да, все. Облетать вот это теперь все, ладно. Ну, тут еще лагерек, кстати. Пускай будет, на карте отметился, так что нормально. Вижу, игрушка заходит, комментарии прикольно читать. Это прикольно, когда я играю. Ну, конечно, советую лучше в это поиграть самому еще. Помимо как смотреть мое прохождение. И я не претендую на звание лучший там летсплейщик всего мира. Прохожу как вот я вот обычные игры прохожу. Все по порядку. Серия на доп-квесты, серия на сюжетный квест. Все просто. Так, мы к Себастьяну прибыли уже. Давайте с ним поговорим.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
You can't.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio.
Блин, красиво выглядит, да, так живописненько все.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Да, семейка, конечно.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Да. Все отчаялись. То, что можно найти выход.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's
пошли.
loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Блин, классно,
All the
сейчас так
debris you'll see is from
освещение
whatever's
такое
going on at that
поменялось.
abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Солнышко прям классно светит.
Up
Красиво.
there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Мгм. Может, на метлах? А, нельзя. Хреново.
How much longer are we expected
Опа-на,
to dig through
гости.
this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Слышишь, братан? Свали.
Quietly now.
Кстати, инвиз прокачал.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Они теперь медленнее нас замечают. Да, ну тут, конечно, я бы чуть-чуть попробовал каких-то крайних.
Wizards will be defeated.
Позабирать. Оп. Тихо, 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 тихо. Валим, 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 валим.
Why, it's a grapple and you are.
Так, отмечаем.
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Тихо, 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 тихо. Сейчас не спеша. Да немножко пацанчики приболели, наверное.
You should know better than that.
Ладно, давай. Да ну, начинаешь кастовать.
You've made your last mistake. Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling? How nice of you to stop by. Put me down! How childish! No! Why can't I?
Так, еще пацаны.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Так, отлично расправились.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Так, найти подсказки нужно, да?
Revelio.
Давай посмотрим.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Так. А ну-ка, 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 что это такое?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
Так, круг поиска сузился.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
Отсюда дома просматриваются, но... Да ё-моё.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Обыскать
Someone
дом, что
piled
ли?
this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Полетели.
Huh, a stairwell.
Ой, блин, тут это говно.
Lumos,
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
there might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. It tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Так, еще одна записка. Все новых больных привозят.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Да, эти тентакли долбаные.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Так, погодите, Себастьян.
I know it sounds strange. but-
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it.
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm
Ну чё,
tempted to
давай.
hold my breath.
Давай проверим. А в крипте какая-то хрень творится по классике, да? Какие-то заговоры тайные.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revelio. A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Так, а больше ничего тут нет, да? Да, только двери.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Иди вестей, хорошо. Завершите основные задания. Окей. Так, и у нас там что дальше? Урок какой-то, да? Ну, давай переместимся. Наверное, вот сюда. Поближе. Блин, игрушка реально кайф. Прям сидишь, играешь и не оторваться даже. Так, наверное, слишком вверх переместился, да? Хотя нет, чуть пониже спустимся и будем уже возле задания. Нормас. О, выручай комната. Ну, здорово.
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Пользоваться хвать мешком.
Come along then.
Прикольно.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find
давай.
Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
Мы сейчас будем, походу, да, ловить или приручать этих питомцев всяких сказочных существ.
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Так, ну что, давай попробуем. Надо забиндить, наверное, да? Да, давай забиндим на вот эту. И куда подойти? Прикольно. Пушишка.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Так, возле места обитания болтрушаек. Забавное название такое.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Так, Левиоса нужно, да? Чтобы замедлить. Хорошо. Будем иметь в виду. Ну, надо вот так сделать. Переключаемся на двоечку сразу. Хотя, смотри, раз.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
И не надо ничего замедлять.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Так, на опушке, да? В принципе, не так и далеко. Так что полетели. Блин, классные задания такие. На расслабончике. Сейчас откроем перемещение.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Спасите лунтеленка. Давайте попробуем.
Do cooperate, won't you? Now, I'm only trying to help. Leviosa.
Эти быстрее оказались, кстати, чем те птички.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Так, что ж, давайте выручай комнату, да? Сейчас сюда.
Deke thinks you should be proud. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Нормально так-то.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience. I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Так, ну что, погнали. Открыть меню управления тварями. Ага. И здесь мы можем, получается, их выращивать, да, типа.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Так, и что теперь? Вычесывать, да, надо типа?
Wonderful.
Вот и собрали. Хм. Такой... Сука, глазище капец. Так, держи. Не-не-не-не-не-не, протюнь. А как тебя выпустить?
There, there. I'm not going to hurt you.
А как его выпустить? Получить. Взаимодействовать. Вот. Все. Покормить. Немножко не то нажал. Все, собираем.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Выйдите из вивария. Окей. Ой, без загрузки. Наколдуйте зачарованный ткацкий станок. Хорошо. Сейчас, погоди. Как там? Сейчас поставим, наверное, вот сюда. Ткацкий станок. Давай его поставим куда-нибудь. А, тут стул, понял. Вот здесь, к примеру. Так, все. Так, поначалу снаряжение имеет один основной показатель нападения или защиты. Вы можете использовать волшебные материалы, чтобы добавить и обновить дополнительные показатели или присвоить вашему снаряжению определенные характеристики. Угу. Окей. Ну, допустим, давай плащ. Смотреть характеристики. А, это руны, да? Урон, наносимый инцендио. Экспелярмус. У меня нету такого, да? Могу такое, давай инцендио туда. Короче, руны. Окей. Давай сюда еще. На инцендио, да, все. О темных дворнях. Оглушение. Давай на, короче, все на огонь. Заделаю в перчатке на инцендио пускай будет. Обновите предмет одежды. Так я обновил же, нет? Вот теперь обновить, да? То есть оно еще добавляет еще одну какую-то характеристику. Окей. Неплохо. Такой крафтец подъехал.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deed suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Окей. Наконец-то. Завершили. Основные задания. У нас обновились. Их 13 осталось. Журнал заданий. Астрономия. Посетите занятия по астрономии. Интересно. Интересно. Дополнительных у нас тоже дофига. От преподавателей 4. Я думаю, мы выделим тоже серийку. Или скомбинируем как-то в одну серию. Запихнем и дополнительные, и основные. Так, встретимся у развалин замка Фалбартон, когда стемнеет. Никому ни слова, Нати. Окей. Давно, кстати, с ней не виделись. Давайте заберем. Нужно вот это забрать. Отлично. Окей. Сейчас посмотрим еще, что у нас тут. Коллекция. Но это проклассывать не буду. Что здесь у нас? Опа, смотри. При победе над проклятым врагом вы восстанавливаете свое здоровье. Блин, прикольно на самом деле, но даже не знаю. Короче, ладно, пока буду подкапливать, чтобы, если что, откроем, допустим, Spell Power, и я уже его открою и улучшу. Так что не хочу просто на все подряд тратить. Так, что у нас тут? Какие-то новые очечки. Эти защиту дают. 47. 49, господи. Дай бог тебе здоровья. Так. Ух, блин, масочки такие. Блин, масочки прикольные, но, честно, как-то вот их носить особо желания особо нет. Вот эти очечки прикольные. Или без очечек можно. Масочки такие, ух. Да, масок тут просто уйма. Я что-то вспомнил этого чувака. Тетки надо. Ходил там по автобусу. втирал. Так. Ладно, пока уберем. Тут что? Тут ничего. Все. Задание. Высокая крепость. А, на эту высокую крепость надо Вингардиум Левиос. А чтобы его открыть, надо... Парить Себастьяна. Они спорят в большом зале. Ладно, погнали на урок астрономии. Посмотрим, что это такое. Кстати, сейчас подожди. Карту сейчас взглянем. Это, походу, недалеко от нас. О, выше нас, наверное. Да, задание прикольное. Но как-то хочется каких-то замесов с темными силами. Знаешь, вот этого всего больше такого саспенса, такого нагнетения. Я думаю, это все будет попозже. У нас развитие сюжета такое плавно идет. И это классно.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Так, сфокусировать. Отлично.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Акцент у него забавный, кстати. О, телескоп. Такой загадочный парниша. Не,
I can't
это
do
что
that,
вы?
Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Окей, поговорим. Еще такой момент, я вот наблюдаю не первый раз. Почему-то все из разных факультетов друг с другом прям классно ладят вообще. И вот как-то давно хотел это сказать, типа по фильму они друг друга сожрать были готовы, там подкалывали там всеми возможными способами. Подляны друг другу делали, тот же самый Малфой, да, то есть здесь они просто кентуются, разные факультеты друг с другом. С одной стороны, это прикольно. Говорить не буду с ней. С одной стороны, прикольно, с другой стороны, странно. Ну, типа, вы же конкуренты, хотя хрен его знает.
It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Хотя, знаете, по поводу людей я, возможно, еще не встретил каких-то паскуд прям лютых. Просто попадаются нормальные люди.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right. I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
Shall we? Блин, забавный тип. Так, я надеюсь, будет без домогательств. А то сейчас заманит кого-то. А, шляпки, прыгающие в поганок, я читаю шашлыки. Ой, ладно. Надо же было так прочитать.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am,
Чувак, я по подземельям с пауками лазил. Какие... Что ты несешь? Так. Погнали. Что тут у нас? Ич.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as
Тихо.
tidy as I expected.
О, а то мимо бы прошел. Ванна в клетке. Ничего необычного, просто ванна в клетке. Идем дальше. Так, о чем мы? Найдите астрономический стол. А, шарф нашли. Тоже ничего необычного.
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
А, вот этот столик. Может, ты подойдешь? Нет? Орать через все это не особо. Прикольно. Так, ну что? Зачехляй мне тут за эту всю тему.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Ты индус? Где находится этот стол? Да вот он перед нами. Я думал, с ним надо поговорить просто.
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Ну, братан, исследуй, давай. А, мне надо использовать, господи.
The
Так,
constellation should appear near the center of your view.
масштаб вращать. Навести телескоп. Блин, вот эта тема была, по-моему, в этом.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
В этом была. В Assassin's Creed истоки или что-то такое. Мне именно конкретно сюда надо, да?
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
Угу.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
В своих мемуарах.
Whatever you say, Emmett. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Забавный такой типок. Прикольный. Астрономия. Ну, в принципе, познавательно, но акцентировать на нем внимание я бы, конечно, не акцентировал. Не, ну, в принципе, ради какой-то ачивки там. Почему бы и нет? Высокая крепость. Так, Левиоса надо. Значится, да? Левиоса. Я уже не помню, что там надо парить с Себастьяном, да? Да. Хорошо. Что-то тут мы можем забрать. О, метлы. А, это залопание шариков этих. Понял. Да, все более новые награды у нас открываются. Это прикольно. Так, снаряжение. Что там за метла? Так, у нас сейчас это. О, приколяха. Метла танец ночи. Проворная метла. Ну, давай ее возьмем. Попробуем полетать на ней. Опа.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a
Так,
view.
поговорить нужно с ним. С Себастьяном. О, мы сюда не заглядывали. Классно, прикольно, так Хэллоуин. Тыковки. Потолок большого зала. Заколдован. Ух. Не, классно сделано вообще, блин. Прям реально Вспоминаешь свое детство.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Проток, я тут.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Ну,
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
темное искусство. О, это интересно. О, это деду надо.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Прошло бы подробности.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Заклинание Круциатус.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Вопрос он это сделал. Ну...
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Окей. Ждем, получается, сову вот этого челика. Так, крепость. Блин, Вингардиум Левиоса нужно, да? Раздобудьте ядовитую тентакулу и испытайте ее в деле. Так, Мандрагора. Сейчас посмотрим, что у меня тут по этой всей фигне. Тентакула у меня есть, кстати, и Мандрагора тоже есть. Испытать ее в деле, то есть на врагах, да? Я правильно понимаю, да? Сюда. Так, где-то, короче, по звуку слышал. Ага, вот. Так, ну что, давайте проверим вот эти все приколы уже на практике. Где тут у нас были? Вот тут у нас чуваки были, да? Хорошо. В принципе, эти лагеря обновляются. Там, ну, каждый раз приходят новые бандюки. То есть лагеря зачищены на карте. Показывают, если мы собрали сундучки и прочее. Так, ладно. Давай попробуем. Слышь, бро. Чик. Гля. Чик. Испытайте против... мандрагору еще надо испытать. Оп.
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Вот и все. Посетите занятия по травологии в течение дня. Подожди-ка. И нас научат Вингардиум Левиос. Отлично. Вот так вот просто все. Оказалось. Что-то подожди, не могу понять. Ну, давай сюда переместимся. Да, много заданий, таких интересностей. Ой. Да какой экспеллиармус, на метлу хотел сесть. Да, заданий столько много, что прям реально иногда просто времени не хватает. Так, сейчас посмотрим. Блин, а как там? Наверное, с другой стороны просто. Да ну нафиг. Сейчас эту теплицу долбаную облетим. Так, где у вас тут вход этот? Да ядрить тебя в корень-то, а? Мандрагоры. Короче, тут, по-моему, где-то был... Потайный ходец. Стол, кстати. Ага, вот он. Потайной коридор. Через него, по-моему, можно пробраться как раз таки в те места, где... Прям туда, куда нам нужно. Ой, бляха-муха. Что-то я забыл про них. Так, тут мы были уже, в принципе. Ничего новенького, просто пробежим. Блин, не туда зашел. Вот это растение. Нас какой-то пацан просил добыть отсюда волокна этой вот здорового куща этого. Так, ну вот, собственно, мы и здесь. Прикольно такие, да? Тыквы сложены по дереву.
Plants grow could be so interesting. Wonderful to see you again.
Так, подруга, ты не хочешь мне что-то рассказать?
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Так, Wingardium Leviosa. Вот так вот теперь мы можем не просто поднимать, а еще и двигать в любое место объекты.
Well done. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the...
Допустим, где-то. Что-то я, блин, вот. Вот так вот.
I've set some crates out for you in the next room. You're a natural.
Прикольно. Ну, короче, так вот можем бегать, двигать. Вот как-то так. Прикольно. Все, теперь мы можем, естественно, уже двигаться на основное задание. Дефиндо. Тут именно зелень невидимости надо всякие. Хорошо. Хорошо. Что-то мы еще выполнили какие-то. Вот раз, два. И пока что все. Различные награды за активности. Вот как-то так. Так, и встретиться с ней придется. Секретные комнаты. Это, понял. Опа, это как раз туда я сегодня перед записью серии. Я хотел как раз сюда наведаться. Ну, по дополнительным активностям. Вот. Было интересно. Ну, так сложилось, что мы сейчас пойдем туда. Там всякие долины, блин. Чтобы вы понимали, сколько мы процентов карты исследовали. Вот, на максимум. Долина Хогвартса, регион Фелдкрофта. Вот у нас открыто. Мы тут летали, но я чекпоинты не открывал. Вот. Вот еще деревушка Брокбэроу получается. Вот здесь вот руины Ороу. И вот здесь вот тоже болото северное. Короче, Мест просто до хрена. Так это не считая еще вот этой вот части, вот этой области нижней. Смотри. Это капец. Так что впереди много еще интересного. Можно, кстати, продать всякие интересности. Давайте все продадим. По статам оно не особо, конечно. Блин, я еще забыл чувака, где он находится. Блин, вот это, конечно, досада. Леопольд. Блин, я не помню, короче, там у чувака метла была. По-моему, даже вот, наверное, здесь. Если опять же не ошибаюсь. Сейчас посмотрю. Накину взглядом. Так, тут торговцев нету. Значит, он, наверное, вот прям... Вот тут, наверное, он. Давай-ка сейчас я... С какой стороны можно подлететь? Давай, наверное, отсюда. Сейчас к нему слетаем. Там просто метла у него была за 5000. И интересно было бы посмотреть вообще, что она из себя представляет. Так, прогружаемся. Прогружаемся. Полетели, глянем. Конечно, не уверен, что мы летим туда, куда нужно. Но, надеюсь, туда. Если что, я на крайняк уже прошлую серию перемотаю, посмотрю. Да, по-моему, здесь как раз таки. Да, вроде бы это он. Да, вот. Отлично. Забираем. Небесная коса называется. Метла. Прикольно выглядит, кстати. Реально классно выглядит. Так, сейчас мы телепортируемся. Сейчас вот так вот сделаем и портнемся вот сюда. Как раз там пролетим, точку еще одну закроем. Рядом с тем поселением. Блин, классная метла, реально. А кто там вообще? Волки. Ну, это не страшно. Ну, здорово. Открыли, получается, точку.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Ну что, друзья, давайте сделаем на этом перерывчик. Пойдем уже к говорить с Нати уже в следующей серии. Предстоит нам в следующей серии какой-то замок разрушенный, смотри, наполовину разрушенный. Смотрится эпично прям. Вот, поэтому подписывайтесь, ставьте лайкос, комментируйте и почаще сохраняйтесь. Всем пока.